Well, take a look at our first quarterfinal out in the water. Nikki Van Dijk versus Lakey Peterson. As we look to the rankings, we have Nikki in number 7 right now on the Jeep leaderboard. Lakey right behind her in number 8 in the Jeep leaderboard. So this is going to be a clash as we fly over our event site.
Sage Erickson, as you see Lakey Peterson up and riding, so swings her board right into that lip, only finds one maneuver, but still just a good warm-up wave, just getting the feeling of the water under the rails.
2 more events after this one for the ladies. One, the Roxy Pro is going to go back-to-back with this one starting October 7th. As we look at Nikki Van Dijk, her second ride, nice couple of cars for Van Dijk. Australian surfer from Phillip Island. Nice little float, but catches that outside rail for the finish. So all the scores are going to come from those first 2 turns for Nikki Van Dijk. In a heat, it's all conditions dependent, but you want to really be at that 12-point mark minimum to advance on. But we're going to look at Lakey. She's using the backhand now. Hooks it nicely off the top. Looks for more open face, which she's not going to find. So it's just going to be a 1 turn for that second score for Lakey Peterson.
Wow, she's looking just so fresh at the moment. Sustained that injury while training at home. Watch that quick hit from her. She wants more down the line. You can tell the aggressive approach of trying to gain some speed and get around that whitewater. Feel pretty comfortable cruising around Cascais.
Nikki Van Dijk. As we watch her surf through this wave. 2 nice backhand Rios there. Here's a 6.5, Rosie.
Yep, Nikki opening up on her backhand. I love how low she stays. That low center of gravity just gives her the opportunity to go straight up into that second maneuver. There's no wasted time or wasted space on this wave. She's able to just maneuver that board through those choppy sections. Bangs it up again, so 6.5, that's a lovely number to post today. We've been mentioning how the judges' scale has been staying in that medium range.
Got the news, 9 minutes, and at that point, Lakey's going to take a look at this left-hander, scratches into it. Steep section she has to get around, vert through the lip there. No more open face, 1 maneuver. Judges deliberating, and while they're deliberating, let's take another look.
You see, that's the paddling that we're talking about. It almost holds her back from finding the open face on this wave. You can tell that frustration in the body language as she jumps off.
All the way down the line, we've got Keely Anders' parents hanging out down there as well. So we'll see if Lakey can come through on this one. Tries to slam it shut. A lot of turbulence, almost pulls out of that, but can't quite ride out of it. So a lot of water movement out there, a lot of playing field to be played with. And so up here on the tandem, you can actually get a great vantage of where you're going to be out in the lineup.
You know, who each individual is using as their coaches. You see Lakey with an opportunity here to get that 6.6. This wave had that number written all over it. Unfortunately, she just gets bucked off there in that last section. That timing just maybe a millisecond off for Lakey on that wave.
More opportunity coming through here. Positioning becomes a key factor to getting waves out here at Gincho. Taking a look at that is going to be Lakey Peterson. Nikki Van Dijk says, hey, you can have it. This is not a 6.6, and Lakey Peterson wants to prove her wrong and is unable to do so. And it looks like it's going to be Nikki Van Dijk. The hooter's going to sound right now, Rosie Hodge, and we have our first semifinalist here at the Cascais Women's Pro.
Yeah, so cool to see Nikki's temperament throughout this clash.